Hello and welcome to the Tarkis Zone. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be talking about the game Frozen Flame, but today's video is going to be more around sharing what it is, and it's probably going to be. There could have been a cleaner way for me to do this if I wanted to take the time to move all these things to my computer and put them in a file and whatnot and show them in there. But I decided to do it this way. And this video is about share your stuff. And what I did is I went on the Discord for the game, the Frozen Flame Discord, and I'm going to maximize this. Actually, that doesn't look even any cleaner, so I'm just going to leave it here. I'm going to leave it here, and I'll have the game right there. So what I wanted to talk to you about and show you some neat things about the stuff people have shared in this game. So let's look at this here. This person, it looks like, the picture is not the sharpest picture. It's in the dark in the game, but they've built this column structure. Open original. Okay, so that just makes a bigger picture of it over on my other monitor. So that's not going to be very helpful. But we're just going to go through this. I just wanted to show you some neat things people have shared. And I've gone back, what is this? Back to November. So let's look at some of this stuff. I'm going to just gloss over the videos. I'm not going to show you videos people have posted here. And if you have stuff that you wish to share, screenshots or videos themselves, YouTube videos and whatnot, you can post them here. I do. You'll see that I do. These pictures here are just a few people standing around a fire here. So I'm going to try to cherry pick some of these photos, so that we can look at them. And I might skip over some photos. And if I skip over your photo, I apologize. Again, I'm just going to try to cherry pick some things that I've seen. Here we go. Here's a neat picture that someone posted. And you see that building against the cliff fascia? Someone built that. And I imagine the person that's in bird form here that's overlooking the structure is the person who built it. But look at that. That like a tiki kind of Hawaiian construction. I mean, that's really impressive. Whoever built that's impressive. I mean, although, from the ground and then doing the railings and then capping the railings at the top, putting a roof on those hallways, that's impressive. I mean, that's just outright impressive. Okay, let's go down here. This is a neat one only because this one shows you. I think that's just a building that the developers have made in the game, and someone just decided I wanted to take a picture to show the beauty of the game. And that's really what this picture is. So let's move on. Again, I'm just going to gloss past these videos that people have posted. If you want to look these videos up, you can on YouTube. I imagine if you go to YouTube, type in Frozen Flame, they will come out. This one's a little dark, so we're not going to look at this one again. Oh, look at this one. Now, come on. This is impressive. And this obviously, the person here is probably the person who built it because, why not? Why wouldn't you do a selfie of yourself showing you in front of something that you built within a game, a video game? And I mean, it'd be awesome if I was actually there and be able to walk around the structure. Now, if you watch this video and you have a world and you want me to do a video of your structure, I would be more than happy to add it to a YouTube video in the future where I go to people's homes and just, do a video on the home itself. That I think that would be neat, but I would love to be able to walk into that house and walk around, and even just walking around the outer side. That's impressive. That whoever built that, that's impressive. Oh, we got here. This is a top-down view. Again, you're going to see a lot of these pictures where people are flying because they're trying to get the aerial view of their building. Actually, I think I saw this building. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I saw a building similar to that one. in another. Okay, so this looks like a tree house. You know, that's what's great about this game is if you were a kid and you played with Legos or building blocks, this is your adult version of that. I mean, when you were a kid, you would play with your building blocks, your Legos, you'd feel warm and safe. Everything was hunky dory in your life. It's the only time in your life where you probably were 100% content, right? So as an adult, being able to replicate that kind of feeling, you can do that in this type of game because they give you the assets needed, you know, like blocks basically, to build whatever your imagination can throw out at you. Okay, let's look at this one. This is an interior. It looks like they made a balcony with a table. I yeah, I could probably scroll in here, right? No. Again, I could have probably done this a lot cleaner by, you know, saving these pictures to my computer and going through it. You know, it's just I wanted to kind of do it this way, just make it easy for myself. And I would love to be able to zoom in and actually see what this person's name is, but you know, it is what it is. All right, let's scroll down here. That one's kind of dark. Here's one. All right, this reminds me of like gnomes. You know, yeah, the old fairy tales with gnomes, and the gnomes would build their structures. And you know, a lot of northern climates build their structures like this because of snow load. So you can also see by people's design preferences where they probably in their life looked at houses. Like if I'm in like the tiki village that we looked at, people. I've never seen one in real life. I've never been to Hawaii. Or gone to a place where they had those. I've never left Vermont, or I have left Vermont, inner United States. But I mean, what's great is with this game is when people develop their homes within the game, then you could pretty much get an understanding. Oh, they understand snow load. They understand house design. They're actually putting some, I call it flavor, but in this case, they're putting some flair on the building themselves, giving you a little bit about the inside of the person by just looking at the building that they created. All right. Oh, this one looks pretty impressive. Look at that. Wow. See how they've kind of curvatured the roof by moving the assets in a way that they've also curvatured the wall. This is where I'm talking about. And instead of being in bird form, this person's standing on top of obviously a structure they built underneath them. And it's impressive. It's very impressive. All right. Oh, this is a inside look of a home, and I make these you see how they made this kind of like an oven or a hood to the fire pits. I do that too in my work to give it the room flavor, make it look like a fireplace, you know what I mean? And it also stops you from walking into the fire, because in this game, fire will light you right up. Okay, here's another person who made curvature to the wall. See how nicely they did the curvature? And when you look at this picture, this reminds me of a top of a lighthouse, like how a lighthouse would be curved like this, and you'd come up at the top of the stairs and you would be able to walk around the entire lighthouse because of the curvature but it looks like they stopped here at this wall, but it just reminds me of that. And this must be it. Oh, this is the same one that we looked at earlier from a different angle, the tiki kind of, and it looks like the picture that we just looked at is this top of this lighthouse. I mean, that's what it kind of looks like to me, and obviously it is because it's the same person posting the pictures. So this first picture is really on the behind the building. The person's on this structure here, taking that picture here. All right. Let's move on. This person did a nice home here. I know where this location is in the world, but you're going to see in the future, one of the pictures in the future, the whole building got wiped out. The server kind of deleted it. And I think it deleted it because it was too close to this world teleporter, because this is a constant in the world. You're not really supposed to build very near them. It gives you a warning in the game. You can't build here. You just can't build here. But this person, my thoughts is, went to the very edge of you can't build here and built. And then the game design developers added some distance to that buffer, meaning that the buffer was probably here where my mouse is, and then the game updated, and now the buffer's over here, which then told the game to delete this guy's house. It shouldn't be there. Here, I posted a video from my channel. I'm going to graze over that. If you want to look at my videos on my channel, you can. Here's some people flying towards the dragon that's in the game, thinking, what would happen? If I fly into this thing, is it going to aggro me? Can I damage it? Can I just jump on the back of it and sit on it? No. I mean, you just fly through it. It's like a invisible, you can see it, but it's like an invisible asset. You just fly through it. All right, here we go. This is an impressive window. It's impressive not only by its design, but it's impressive on the fact that the person did it in an angle that you're actually looking at something neat outside. A lot of people don't have the foresight. They'll build a building and then it's like you're staring at a stone wall when you're looking out a window. And it's like, well, maybe you could have, why have a window here if you're looking at a brick wall? So this person actually put some thought into, I love this view. I'm going to build a big window here. And that's what they did. Here's another thing that I shared, another video of mine. These are people that made it to this is early game when people made it to the island that you'll see in the game that has a large statue. So the person posted a video, another video, another video. Many people are doing videos on YouTube. I'm going to cherry pick this one. This one looks kind of neat. Person they put some time in. This is kind of like a pathway. They've created this wooden pathway they're standing on. That's neat. All right, let's just scroll here. Let's see this person. Yeah, I mean, this person, I know where this location is in the world. I know exactly where it is, and most people would. And they built basically a sunroom here. These are all windows that you can make in the game. And those windows require the nibbler leather. So you have to kill the nibblers to get the leather. Another person here flying towards a dragon. Let's look at this. This is an open base concept. I like this. I mean, I like the feel of this in a world. It's like what you see in a public park. You go in there, there's some picnic tables underneath it. That's the feel that I get with this. I'm thinking that they added another picture to it here. Yeah. So what they've done is they've put this top on it, and then they look like they've made this inner circle. Oh, I know what they've done. I know exactly where they are. They're in the northern part of the map where there's this almost like this weird satanic circle with stones, and there's a little. And what they've done is they've added flavor to their world. They're making it like an attraction, like a come give me a nickel and come see the gimp behind the wall. But I mean, this is what they've done is they've made it kind of a gazebo attraction in their world, and they've used the things that the developers added to the world to do that. And it looks like this is underneath. So they even went as far to add bracing, decorative bracing on the underside of the roof. That's not lazy mode. That's like, okay, I built a roof and how can I dress it up? And they went ahead and dressed it up. Here's some people, and this is what I like about video games, is people taking selfies of themselves. Now, I'm thinking that these are either developers or people that grind the hell out of this game, because they're wearing it looks like metal armor, which hasn't been introduced into the game yet. So I mean, two of them have it on. So it's either they did some grinding to during the time that they introduced the coal, or their developers taking a picture of themselves with the equipment on. I'm just scrolling through here. Some of these pictures are dark, so I'm just, oh, this is kind of neat. Another person standing in front of their home. They built a tree house connected to their house, or they probably built the house then connected the tree house, because that's how I would have done it. Because once you get the house here and it's stable, then you can just link onto the tree. Okay, all right, and there's that one. I'm just gonna click there. A couple dark pictures there. I'm scrolling through some more videos. Another person standing in front of that statue. Okay, let's see if this oh, there it is. I like this angle. So this person made some put some thought into their house, because you see this upper balcony they've made. So the structure is obviously a box with a normal roof that you see in a home. But then what they've done is they've made this jetty come out, which gives you this upper balcony, which is cool. And then it's got this lower deck balcony, which is neat. And this reminds me of houses that you see out in the United States, out in the West, in really mountainous areas. Again, it holds snow load really well. And the reason why you have these huge outlets to the building is so that when you come out to your house and you've got 4 feet of snow, you've got places that you can you don't have 4 feet of snow blocking your door. You know what I mean? Because you've got this structure protecting the for that to happen. All right, so let's scroll here. Muffin has posted a few things on this share your stuff videos. You should try to check out his stuff. Having fun messing around with the building. This guy is that's really neat. He created this chimney effect. It would be nice if they had this, this square. When you get this asset was a half asset. Now they are going this way. They have a half wall that goes from bottom up, but it would be nice if there was a half wall that went from left to right. So this person could have made this chimney a little bit more narrower, and I think it would have looked a little slicker. But it's still a neat thing to do with the assets that they gave you in the game. This is my friend. I did a video on this. He built this house on an island. They did the November update, and I guess in that update they didn't. I guess we thought the island destroyed itself. No, they moved it. So they moved it to a different location in the world, a little away. So it left the building just hanging out in the sky. So it was like just hanging there. So let's scroll down some more. Let me go back up to this one here. See, that's some really good graphics and good rendering, and it's clear. I like this picture only because it just shows that the game allows some distance viewing without it getting all pixelated. Okay. Oh, I like this one here. This person built this structure obviously with the planks. I call it lumber, but that's just my mind kind of does that. But it's planks in the game. That's what it's called. And then they used the stone when it was available to cause the effect that you see, the white against the brown. So this person put some thought into it. They didn't make the building out of stone, but they facered it with stone. That's really neat. That's really neat. Okay, here's some pictures of someone's house. That's neat. They've got some of the Christmas holiday decorations in here. This seems to be a different angle of the same interior. They did a floor design. See, they did this nice floor design, almost like it's a rug. They're just using their imagination, because there's only one thing in the game that kind of lays on the floor, and it's not that good looking. It's a bed, and I guess you could put that down to kind of make it look like a rug. But the other thing is you can click on it. So yeah, I don't think I think what that person did was smart. Okay. This person got the holiday decoration, and they posted their statue here. They've got, I think this is a jump portal that they made, or jump, I don't, not a portal. It's like a jump stone. It allows you to jump high in the game, because this is their teleporter over here. That's impressive. They put some bookshelves back here. Again, part of the holiday decor that you can get, bookshelves. They've got their teleporter right in front of it. They were able to make one of those blacksmith benches. They've got the torches. They've got the increased storage box. This is another angle at it, closer to the bookshelves. And they've put this statue in here too. And this person was a founder of the game, and they were able to make this item here. I can't make this item. I wasn't a founder of the game. I was brought to the game about a week before it launched, and I was brought to the game only because right now I don't have any contracts, and I'm not really doing any testing or world building in VR, so I had a lull in my schedule for the holidays, and someone said, this game might be something that would impress you, Tarkis. Why don't you go check it out? And I have checked it out, and here we are. We're talking about it. Here we go. Let's see what they did here. Yeah, I mean, this room has a lot in it, but they seem to have managed it all right. Okay, this is the one I was talking about. This is his house that he built. Nice, impressive house. This is the house that he built. Nice, impressive house. it just happened to be I think he was too close to that teleporter, and they increased the range of the do not build around this teleporter range. And so that's really it in this category of share your stuff. Now there is another category here it's called media share, and I might go over that at another time, but that's more or less videos. The share your stuff bucket had more photos in it that people have shared to show us what they've done in the game. I'm going to go back to this one. I'm going to go open original. Yeah, I mean, it does become bigger on my other monitor, but it's not as crisp. So this is the best way to look at these pictures, I think. And if you're looking through your phone, I mean, I bet you they're going to look amazing if you got a modern phone. But this is really what I wanted to go over today, is share your stuff. And if you want to share your stuff on their Discord, please do so. I mean, and then we can see some amazing stuff that you can make. And then as the game develops more, and they add more assets or more items that you can use to build structures, then basically your imagination, you can just do it. I mean, that's what's great. I mean, there are some people that play this game and they don't want anything to do with building anything. They're playing it for an entirely different reason than what obviously this person in this photo is playing it for, because a person that builds this structure in a game has some passion in doing that, because you can tell your PvPers versus your passion builders is because when you walk up to a PvPer's house, it's a 2x2 structure with a couple loot boxes in it, and they've spent a whole about 5 minutes building the thing, and that's all they will ever do because they just needed a little vault to keep their crap in. I mean, but a person like this, there's a passion there, and that's what makes this game enticing, because you can then have two groups of people playing on a server, two different passions playing on a server, and my hope is they get along. I'm hoping that what the PvPers don't do is push out a guy like this. I mean, because that's what happens in a lot of these survival PvP games, is somebody will build a house like this and a PvPer will burn it to the ground. And then they get discouraged and they'll go back to playing whatever, or they just won't play the game any longer. So I'm hoping that there is going to be ways for a person like this that likes to build structures to be able to coexist in a world where people just want the world to burn, and that's really it. So if you do have a house on a server that you want me to showcase, I can do that. Just, in my comments below, just give me your IP or send me a direct message if it's password protected. I'll jump on and I'll go check out the entire world and find the houses myself, and then I'll just do a video on it. Well, I want to thank you for joining me. This has been the Tarkis Zone.